Bon. Ça, on va dire c'est la dernière partie. 5. 52. Partie 25 de Dragon Age. On va y aller. Il restera pas grand chose dans ce zone à faire, mais il y a des spots que je peux pas faire.
Lord Wolseley came back. He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Hey, for audio turbo, what? Ben. C'était d'aller voir les mages.
What do you need?
The jewel and lantern.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
What the fuck? You invited me here.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Then who did I meet?
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
You're ignoring the breach.
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Investigate. Tell me about this alliance.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Investigate. Fiona says she is under and then thread.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
Ok, c'est des trous de cul en tant que tel. When did this happen?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
C'est trop... C'est trop de cul, là. C'est vraiment trop de cul. What does Tervinter gain?
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
Where is the owl?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Earl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
J'ai envie de te décrisser la gueule, puis de partir une autre war contre ces gars-là, Calif, parce que je chasse un enculé. I need mage for the breach.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Ok, t'as peu. Then you will help us. Nope. Ça, je veux pas ça. I will take whatever you have got.
I'll take every mage you can give me.
There will have to be.
Y'a pas une flèche dans le dos.
Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Il y a quelque chose de vraiment sneaky dans ce merde-là.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Wow, aren't we secrety?
It is was investigated.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
What do you mean?
Just rumors.
Ouais. Ouais. C'est tellement... Il y a une arnaque quelque part dans ça. Ça paraît en ça. Hey, bouge ton cul, Cardiff! Il y a tellement quelque chose de sneaky dans ce marde-là. Il y a tellement quelque chose de sneaky. Je trosse pas. Je trosse tellement pas. Je suis certain que je vais pogner un entre-deux qui va me péter dans la gueule.
Are you sure?
We all did.
Oh! Bon. Je viens juste de me rappeler c'est quoi ce bout-là. Je pense que c'était quand tu le faisais, Vince. Je viens juste de me rappeler de ce bout-là. Ça vient de me popper dans la tête. Une fucking riff qui va ouvrir ici. Une hache en Teva. Ah, ce gars-là.
Good.
Nice
You're
moustache.
finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Lol. Ok. C'est intéressant. Un gars comme il dit. Would you let me close this? Hein? Oh, surrender at 20. Salut, mister. Ah, j'ai tiré une flèche dans le bas, ouais. Ah, ta gueule, ce trou de merde de fucking. Tu me laisses la fermer? Merci. Et voilà.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly?
Comment vas-tu?
You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Investigate. Where's Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Is something wrong with Felix?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Ja, Magister.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that
Comment
only makes
vas-tu,
you sound
Mister?
barbarians.
Comment tu vas, Surrender? Comment vas-tu? Je sais pas si tu m'as entendu, parce que je cherchais mon micro, il fait des... Il est pas si bon avec la PS4, là. Quand je joue sur PS4. Why? Fuck my ass. Why help us?
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor, meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
What? Okay. That's ridiculous.
If there was a way to turn back time, the Dalish would have used it long ago.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
Oh. Oh. Ah, tu joues à Rocket League en même temps. Do you have evidence?
I'd like more proof than magical time control go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Investigate. Why are you telling me this?
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why does he want me?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Will they see you as a threat?
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Question de même, Mr. Surrender, si t'as le temps de répondre, là. Quel type de jeu tu joues? Quel type de jeu tu joues? Principalement. How do we stop him?
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Dungeon Defender 2. J'ai pas vraiment joué. J'avais pas personne avec qui jouer si ça m'intéressait moins de jouer. Mais j'avais joué à Dungeon Defender 1, comme un malade mental là. J'avais joué avec un de mes amis. J'avais vraiment eu du fun. Ça c'est de la merde. League of Legends, je retoucherai plus à ce jeu là. La communauté m'a tellement fait mal. C'était quasiment obligé de jouer avec du monde pour pas être obligé de pogner du monde de même là. CSGO j'ai jamais joué puis je pense pas que je vais jouer parce que je veux pas jouer à des jeux vraiment PVP maintenant là. Je veux m'éloigner le plus possible des jeux PVP. Donc, quand je joue à mon ordi, je vais peut-être rejouer à Dungeon Defender 2. Présentement, je l'ai juste sur PS4.
This whole business is distasteful. Perhaps we are better off pursuing the Templars instead.
We may not have time. The breach will not wait for deliberation.
Bon. J'ai tout done ici, il n'y a plus rien. Je suis supposé d'avoir un ordi dans pas longtemps, mais à date, j'ai rien vu d'argent que je suis supposé d'avoir, ça veut dire. L'ordi est en train de manger de la merde, on va dire. Manger de la merde.
Inquisition? Pass my thanks to the reserve.
Ok, t'as peu. Ok, de toute façon, j'en avais même pas. Ah, ils sont level 9, nous. Oups. Le jeu, il y a encore lagué, tabarnak, je l'ai même pas marqué. Ok, on a juste un jeu qu'on pourrait avoir en commun, Mr. Surrender. Juste un jeu. C'est Dungeon Defender.
Master Harry says the armor ready soon.
Enfin, j'ai tous les autres jeux. CSGO, j'ai regardé ça avec un gars qui s'appelait Tornado QC, mais depuis un petit bout, on le voit plus. Il est occupé à faire ses affaires. Il joue à CSGO, il aimait ça jouer. Là. Il avait juste du fun d'être dans son chat et il parlait. Là.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
Donc Rocket League, c'est plus mon petit frère, là. Il jouait sur PS4, lui. Comme je dis, League, Rocket League, puis CSGO, c'est des jeux que je jouerai pas, moi. Je sais pas mes types de jeux, là. Moi, je suis plus basé sur les RPG. Tout jeu qui a un système d'RPG, je vais y jouer, ça, c'est sûr. No, choosing the mage will make it impossible to work with the temper. Pour Rocket League, j'ai jamais vraiment joué. C'est mon petit frère qui a joué. Mon petit frère. J'ai jamais joué à Rocket League. J'ai jamais touché à ce type de jeu-là. Puis je sens que ça m'intéresserait pas vraiment d'y jouer. Je serais pas vraiment intéressé d'y jouer, là. Je suis un gars qui aime jouer à des RPG. J'aime vraiment jouer ça des RPG. Tout type de jeu qui a des RPG dedans. J'aime ça jouer. C'est rare que je vais aller dehors de ce type de jeu-là. Si je m'en vais dehors de ce type de jeu-là, faut que j'aille une raison.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for
Final
the Herald
Fantasy.
of Andraste
Je
by
veux tout
name.
faire la série de
It's an
Final
obvious
Fantasy.
trap.
Ça, c'en est un. Alexius made his move.
So, we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
There must be a way.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
We need another way inside. Contact Al. Je joue à des Final Fantasy. Chrono Trigger, ça c'en est un. Ça c'est un des jeux que j'aime vraiment jouer. Là je vais aller plus type action RPG. Battle of 10, ça c'en est un autre. Diablo 2, que je vais jouer peut-être demain. Bloodborne, ça serait des jeux que j'ai vraiment aimé jouer. Nioh, ça c'en est un autre. Les Dark Souls, j'ai pas encore joué à date. Je vais peut-être y jouer dans pas longtemps. Peut-être. Je suis pas sûr. This isn't one hope. We need another way inside. Oh my god, je sais fucké. Faut pas que je dise de la merde, sinon ça va sortir fucké ça. Je dis ça, c'est une voix au fond dans le tas. Elle est sneaky. We need another way inside.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Llewellyn, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
What?
This man says he has information about the Magister.
Ok, ce gars-là qui rentre pas rapport of nowhere comme d'habitude.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Non. Non, 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 non. Moi, je... Go. Go in, Cardiff. C'est pas dur. Oh. Je suis obligé d'avoir ce mage-là. Ok. Si j'oublie Solace. Je reviens sur ma position sur Rocket League. Peut-être je pourrais l'essayer, mais il faudrait que je me le fasse payer. Je me le fasse acheter. Sur PS4, il est gratuit, parce que je l'ai gratuit, mais il faut que j'aille le PS Plus. Et présentement, j'ai plus le PS Plus. Ça, je peux plus y jouer, là.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Llewellyn and no one else. You lot wait here.
Yep, ça prend PS Plus. Théâtre négociateur.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
Il est pas free to play. Il est free PS Plus. C'est un jeu PS Plus. Je m'ai mal exprimé.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Perhaps we should include her.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Ouais, la go donation, ouais. J'ai déjà trop d'affaires que j'ai besoin présentement. I know you want me dead. We have connection.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
He is concerned about you.
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What was supposed... Wow. Je sentais quelque chose sur mon pied. Oh my god. Là, faut que je choisisse bien mes mots. What is the mark?
If you know so much, enlighten me. Tell me what this mark on my hand is for.
It belongs to your betters. You wouldn't even begin to understand its purpose.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Who is the Elder One?
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Oh, Green got you all.
Give up the Venatori. Let the southern mages
Ah,
fight the breach,
c'est drôle
and
ça.
let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Ah, bizarre, pourquoi sont toutes mortes, et regarde. Ah.
Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Whoa. Oh. The fuck just happened? Sauf Mr. Surrender. Ça a l'air que les Summer Sale de Steam sont le 23. Si ils tombent en sale vraiment pas cher, j'ai pas beaucoup d'argent moi.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Whoa. Ok, pas de tank, c'est intéressant à se battre, disons.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
What? Hein? On est allé... What? Ok, je comprends plus fuck all. What? How far? What? How far?
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Investigate. What was supposed to happen?
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
Not really. What about the order?
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Do you notice Elder One?
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect.
Et bravo pour level
Some
1,
magus
Mr.
there aspiring
Surrender.
to godhood. It's the same
J'ai
old
oublié de
tune.
dire
Let's
ça.
play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
What if... I hope you have a plan.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts. Like little jewels.
Ah, split d'abord. J'ai envie de le ramasser, ce gars-là. Et Mr. Plaster. Bon. C'est la fin de cette vidéo-là pour YouTube. Ça, moi, je vous vois une autre fois. Et merci d'avoir regardé, people. Ok.